Hey, HannahMouse1 here. Welcome to another update overview for A Farmer's Life, the farming game that I'm making in Scratch. This video will cover everything that I did in for a Fisherman's update, the build of A Farmer's Life that I've just released. So let's jump in. There's a new building, the fishing hut, which can be built and upgraded from the hardware store. Here you can find the new NPC Felix, buy bait or sell fish in the shop, and access the fishing nets. You catch fish at the nets by adding in baits, and over time the nets will fill with fish. When you upgrade the fishing hut, you'll catch rarer fish. There are three different types of bait: insects, insect-based bait, and commercial baits. You'll find insects when doing basic tasks like harvesting crops, destroying rocks, and chopping trees. These are generally the weakest types of bait, but can be improved by refining them into superior insect-based bait. Commercial baits are generally the strongest and can be bought from the fishing shop. Fish can also be requested from the request board once the fishing hut is built, with Felix favouring these items. There are also now two types of fertilizer in the game: compost and manure. You can buy a compost heap from the hardware store, and from here you can craft compost. Compost is crafted from another new item, plant waste, and you will collect it from harvesting or destroying crops. And when compost is placed on tilled ground, the crop grown on it will grow much faster. For manure, you can purchase a shovel tool from the barn shop and use the shovel to collect the manure that the animals will then start to drop. When a crop is grown in manure, it will give a higher yield. I also overhauled the research lab and added in a whole lot of upgrade options. The new upgrades are bigger yields, which increases the crop's yield; fast germination, which speeds up growth times; fast fruit, which speeds up how quickly fruit on fruit trees matures; more ore, which increases how many pieces of ore you get from each node; ore percentage, which increases the proportion of the quarry that is comprised of ore; extra good, which gives the chance for workspaces to produce an extra item; etc., which increases how many eggs chickens produce; more milk, which increases how much milk cows produce; fattened up, which increases how much meat the animals drop; more insects, which makes insects more common; stronger bait, which means fish will try and bite more often; double trouble, which gives a chance for two fish to be caught with one piece of bait; bait resistance, which gives a chance for bait not to be used when a fish is caught; overgrown, which increases how much plant waste you find; compost efficacy, which increases how much fertilizer speeds up growth speeds; manure efficacy, which increases how many extra crops manure gives you; and fertilizer fortitude, which means that fertilizers won't be used up every time a crop on it is harvested. These are all laid out on separate tabs, and I think it looks pretty good. And for some smaller changes, some items in the inventory now have descriptions, and it displays what tile any item can be placed on in the placing menu. I also did a bit of bug fixing. In total, there are 25 new items in this update of the game, and you can see these displayed on screen now. And if you want to play this build of the game, it will be linked in the description, both on Scratch and on itch.io. I'd be massively grateful for any and all feedback, and a great place to give that feedback is over on Discord, so that will also be linked down below. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe if you did, and let me know if there's something you want to see more of, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!